Hello, my friends, and welcome again to a spot of positivity. This is Move It Monday, Tuesday though it be. My goodness. Um, I just thought I'd start by maybe talk a little bit about the 7 minute fitness thing I did this week, a little review on that, and another kind of some few things about food, and yeah, then we'll just call it a day. So have a sip of your tea. Know where to put it. There we go. So, I have been doing again this scientific only body weight method of doing a 7 minute workout. Now, I thought I was doing a brand new one. Turns out, when I put it on, it was a completely different company who were doing it, but it was almost identical to the one I did last week. Only this one was animated. The last one was a woman kind of doing it. So I'll send you a link on that. I really, really will. I think it's great because it's only 7 minutes. Only 7 minutes out of your crazy day. And I feel like I've done something good. Again, I nearly did it on camera to do it with you today. I lost my nerve. Maybe I'll try that next week and see how I do. I'm not doing 100% like I'm meant to do because I'm meant to do high leg running, and I just don't feel like doing the high impact stuff, like the kind of knees up kind of running. And again, this week I didn't really do that, but I'm doing okay on my planks and side planks, and they're not forever, they're just really short, so it's not so bad. So I think a lot of people could do it and find it would just give you a little boost of energy. Apparently, I'm not a scientist, but they do say at these bursts of energy and getting your heart rate up and that kind of thing, even when it's a short amount, it does boost your metabolism. So I do recommend them, and there's a whole bunch. So what I'm going to try to do this week is try to find a completely new one to do. I did this one last minute, so it's very similar to the one I did last week. But hey, it doesn't hurt, and I feel good. Like I've done something, I've accomplished a little bit of something when I do it. So that's about that. Now, veering off the course of how I've found success losing weight now and again, today I'm going to have a little confession and maybe some things that work for me about this. Last night, okay, before I say that, hold that thought. I preach and I say, please don't eat if you're not hungry. But sometimes you just want something to eat. And I felt like that last night. It was hot and I wasn't really that hungry. I just wanted to put something in my mouth to make me feel better. And sometimes you get like that. Now, the thing about last night that wasn't good, and that's hence this program, is I didn't really have anything in the house that was easy to grab, guilt-free, or pretty much guilt-free. And so I thought I'd talk about some things that I usually do try to have on hand for those moments. So I'm sure everyone knows fruits and vegetables are really good to have on hand. What I had was a little tiny bit of toast, and I didn't want to have big slathers of butter. Actually, I do like toasted butter. That is like, love it. But it's not really a guilt-free snack. It's not the kind of thing I want to have because it's indulgent to me. It's really carby and fatty, and I do have that once in a while, but it's not the kind of thing I want to reach for at 11:30 at night. I want to have something relatively low calorie but satisfying. So there was nothing in the house. Okay, relatively low calorie or relatively guilt-free or something, not always the same thing. And my brother, who says about himself that he's addicted to sugar, he finds a piece of cheese is a really nice thing to have. It's fatty, sure, but it's protein and it is satisfying. So I like to reach for a piece of cheese sometimes. But I did have cheese. It wasn't what I was craving. I actually went and had a cup of tea, and that did help. Even in spite of the fact that it was hot, it didn't really hurt me. but I like to have on hand um, nice cereal, yogurt. I have yogurt with a bit of fruit. That's a really tasty snack. And recently I've taken to having frozen fruit with yogurt, and that's really, really nice. And we have really good yogurt here. We have Greek yogurt, so that's really tasty. So yeah, fruit, vegetables in general, but you want to have things that are easy to grab and easy to eat, or you have them prepared beforehand. Right now we've got watermelon, and I like to have watermelon cut up, and I should show you one of these days what I do with it. But I have discovered this year a new way of serving watermelon, which I find super nice and easy, and not so messy as I would have done in the past. I've seen all kinds of ways. I've seen it just chopped up into pieces, little cubes, and it's good. You don't have to worry about the rind and everything, but there's always this puddle of juice afterwards. So recently I've started putting it in sticks. So long sticks that are about kind of an inch all the way around, not even an inch, and with the kind of handle of the rind at the bottom, or you serve it actually like the rinds are on the top of the bowl, then you can just pick up a rind thing. It's like a little lollipop, like a little popsicle, and it's really, really delicious, and that's a nice thing to have. But again, if you prepare it ahead of time, then you can reach for that healthy snack, which is quite satisfying, and I hadn't last night. So my husband has really appreciated, he makes carrot sticks, or I make carrot sticks, whoever makes carrot sticks, but having them in the fridge, hummus and carrot sticks, really, really good to grab. And again, actually I did have that last night, but I didn't think of that, and I was wanting something sweet. A cup of tea did work. I like having raisins, dried fruit. You don't have lots of it, you just have a little bit because it's quite rich, but it's really tasty, and it does kind of give you a little, I guess, a little sugar hit, which you can have a little sugar hit, just don't have a mad sugar hit. So yeah, that's another thing I have. And actually recently I've started making granola, and that's nice to just sprinkle a bit on top of your yogurt or with fruit, and it's really, really nice. Homemade granola, not very hard. That would be good for me to put a recipe, wouldn't it? Maybe I'll make some on a Friday to show you. So I just basically wanted to say I was really caught out, and I also wanted to admit that, you know, sometimes I just grab food and stuff it in my mouth. I think it's nice then to have healthy food to stuff in your mouth. Sometimes you do eat unconsciously, sometimes you do eat for comfort, and it was a night like that, because not so much for any emotional reasons as because it was hot, and just, I don't know, I wanted something. At those moments, the right thing to do is to take a glass of water and have that first, and then you know whether you're hungry or not. You know whether it's just something psychological, and it does kind of calm your hunger down, and then you can know how much you really need. I admit I did not do that. I had my cup of tea with sugar. Again, little confession time, but it's okay to have little bits. You just don't want to have like major. For me, it is okay. Some people maybe have health reasons they can't, and I think my brother was saying he finds if he starts having sugar, it's difficult to stop. So even for chocolate, I try to have a very small amount of chocolate. I don't just go and have a whole chocolate bar, because it just adds up, and I'd rather have chocolate and feel good afterwards, not like feel like I've just really indulged in a big way. So chocolate is a good thing, just in little small bits. It's like alcohol is a good thing, just not like too much, right? Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Make sure you have plenty of snacks and water about, and it's all about little things to make a big difference. So little snacks, little fruit and vegetables, little workouts to make a difference in your life, and make you feel good, like you're accomplishing something. There's no rush. Do what you need to do. You don't have to go crazy with stuff, and that's what's working for me. So if it works for you, cool. Thank you very much for watching me today. I hope you have a nice week, and make sure you like and subscribe, and pass it on to anyone else you think might be interested in a spot of positivity. Have a good day.